One more last question, if
Yeah.
I may.
Yeah.
So what kind of role does puja and rituals and offerings go into all these things?
Yes. And these are very, very good question. Okay. Actually, we are not so healthy. We are not so healthy to take this very, very nutritious or nutritious food of wisdom. Because we are very unhealthy. Because our mind is filled with so many destructive emotions. So, the bad karma. And to remove this makes our mind healthier and stronger and wiser. And then we can practice wisdom with the chitta and song. Therefore, we have to do a lot of offerings. Okay? Like I'm doing Kora, okay? And then prostration and mandala offering, butter lamp offering, incense offering. These are you have to do just to purify yourself. If you are constantly you are telling lie, okay, and this is very dirty. So just say, okay, say today I'm going to light 100 butter lamp, and I promise, okay, promise that I will not lie again. And please make my mind clear that I'm not going to tell lie. And then up to now I have been telling lie. So I accumulated quite a lot of bad karma. And then I wanted to clean all these things. For that, I'm lighting butter lamp and being dedicated for this. Yeah. And this way, all these ritual practices are like this.
From my little experience of my exposure to Dharma, with emptiness, with bodhicitta, what I would say is that if a few days ago, which was the part of the Nalanda Diploma Course undertaken by Tibet House, so there a participant asked one question. The question was, she heard about the teaching of Dharma. What is that? And she said that she has she feels a personal connection with this. So I said that basically, if you look at all these teachings, like Dharma and so forth, the treasure, the teaching of the pure vision and so forth, the subject matter remains the same. Subject matter remains to explore the subjective clear light, explore the objective clear light, and then in the spirit of compassion, bodhicitta, the radiance of bodhicitta. So this is subject matter packed in different forms, and some of these teachings wrapped with the emotional, I say the emotional commitments. Subject matter remains the same, but wrapped in emotional commitments. For example, I remember one of my incredible great inspirations, one great teacher, and he with his family, and I was keen to learn from him. He is a great scholar from all different traditions, like language and so forth, language, literature, dharma, and so forth. And once he received, with his family, he received the daughter's New Year card. And what is this New Year card? This New Year card, in terms of material, it was the same card was produced like thousand copies. But to this gentleman, this card that he received from his daughter, very young daughter, little daughter, this was so precious. Not because the material is special, not because the writing is very special. Writing is just a small girl's writing, and the material is just like $50 material. That's it. But then you look at this is the emotional commitment. that he was feeding to this piece of the envelope, that is coming out of love. So this cannot, what he's feeling cannot be bought, cannot be valued in money. It's so precious for him because he could feel the love from his daughter. So likewise, his teachings like Dharma and so forth. So inside, the subject matter is the same, just like the piece of paper, ink and so forth, like emptiness, bodhicitta, the clear light and so forth. Just as said, that is the subject matter, but wrapped in the spirit of the emotional commitment. Commitment. So therefore, somebody who feels his karmic connection with this particular teacher, like Guru Masabal and so forth. So they could feel that it's the same thing, emptiness, bodhicitta, clear light, just these three things. Yeah. And then when seen from the spirit of this special connection, then you feel it's so valuable. Finally, how valuable is the particular object? For example, like this the use, how valuable is this? It's all determined by how you receive it. So, for example, the same food, the same juice, the same food, if you receive so much of love and affection, you take it, you digest very differently. So likewise, the point is that finally the subject matter remains the same. Sometimes there is a danger that people try to exaggerate too much, and then it can be like a naivety that, oh, there's a special teaching, which for example, say even today, nowadays, some people said, oh, this is a special teaching, but the others would not get. And then if you check it, we see that this was the same thing which Buddha already taught. And Buddha did not really, say anything, something to be kept as secret. So the point is that these are so precious teachings, but keep in mind that the wisdom of emptiness is the one which will liberate you. Wisdom of emptiness is the one which will remove your mental defilements. And this you can teach in any form you like, or you can receive it in any form you like. So with respect, you received it, there's tremendous power. Without respect, you will not get anything. It's just like intellectual dry exercise. Even those, some of the teachings which in Tibet were maintained so confidential and secret, so nowadays it's just disclosed so easily. And people, nowadays they receive it, and then sometimes they get certificate to say that I received these teachings. So like one is entitled to pass on this teacher to others. Just receive it once and then like a certificate, say that yes, I got the certificate from this teacher. So this is what is known as degeneration. So finally, the point is that the wisdom of emptiness is the liberating factor. It's the liberating path. And that the bodhicitta is the one which makes all these teachings precious. Because the bodhicitta is the one which aspires, which has the greatest of the motivation and aspiration to benefit all beings. So with this, whatever little thing that this person gets is so precious because it's for sentient beings. So more intense your bodhicitta, I say anything that you get from anybody, so that becomes very precious. Whereas the bodhicitta spirit is not there, and the spirit of commercialization, okay, I received this and I received this teaching, okay, then you teach, and then there's some transactions happening. In some cases, I think that this is maybe necessary. In some cases where people don't value it, if only there's a transaction of some charges happening, then people value this. So this is where the degenerate stage.